All right. This is working. Everything looks to be working. Okay. All right. So we've got a little bit of severe weather going on here. We've got currently 2 severe thunderstorm warnings that are active. One of those being just an extension of this polygon right here. We also had a severe thunderstorm warning active over here in Louisiana, but then that has been allowed to expire. So this is our main focus right here. This polygon had a max hail size of 1.5 inches hail, and then this one just has 1 inch of hail with 60 mile per hour winds. So we're gonna see what these do, because I believe, oh, hold on now, there we go. So these did have, earlier, it looked like these storms were rotating pretty good, but I think as the night goes on, these are going to kind of start to settle down. The atmosphere is going to become more stable, which won't provide as much instability in the air for these, or in the atmosphere, for these to be as severe. Now, if we take a look at our outlooks for today, you can see we've got a marginal outlook here in the darker green areas. This is, I believe, yes, this is a 2% tornado risk. We've got a 5% hail risk and also a 5% wind risk. For the areas shaded in green, in the darker green. And then this lighter green out here is just going to be some general thunderstorms. Not too much activity to worry about there. Now, wow, these are dropping some, definitely looks like or it could be dropping some hail here. Very strong precipitation is associated with these storms here in Texas for southeastern Polk County, and then going into southwestern Tyler County and northwestern Harding County. I believe I got those names right, the last one right. Just, yeah, if I butcher those names, it's I'm trying my best here. I'm trying my best, man. We've also got some hail reports, lots of hail reports coming in of hail. We had 1 inch hail reported in Point Blank, and then near Onalaska, we had a report of 1.5 inch hail and 1.3 inches of hail. Got 1 inch on these other 2 reports here. Also had some reports of dime-sized hail in Florence, Mississippi. Although I do believe that those storms have kind of, yeah. So I believe this storm right here is the one that was associated with this local storm report here of hail. And that was the wrong button. Okay. So, let's just take a look at the, whoops. I pressed the wrong button. I did not mean to do that. I don't know how it's still running. Huh, that's odd. we're gonna give our radar a refresh here real quick. So let's take a look at our national radar here. So we've got some lightning associated with these storms. This is probably the one that was the storm that prompted that report over here somewhere in Mississippi. And these storms are also putting down a lot of lightning. These storms here near north of, well, more north east now in Houston. A lot of lightning there on those storms. We're actually going to hide our lightning layer here real quick, just because that can be a little bit distracting. We've got some strong precipitation. I don't think I've ever seen precipitation values this high on this radar before. So pretty interesting. We'll see what happens here. Oh my gosh, I did it again. I did it again. Sorry about that, y'all. Gonna try to remember to switch tabs here. So let's hide our place files again. Gonna hide those. So we've got some snow up here in northern Texas. We got some sleet, a little bit of sleet right here. Yeah, lots of snow. I believe there's some winter storm warnings or advisories in effect up here in Texas. And then we've got some more severe weather going on down here. I might pull up our future radar here. Let's get that to about 18 hours out. We'll go ahead and load this loop here. Okay, we'll give this a second. Doesn't seem to be loading. Sorry, I'm having a lot of issues with this. Okay. Let's see if this will work here. Nope, doesn't seem to be working. Oh well. That's fine. We'll switch over back to our local radar here. We'll see what people are saying about these storms. Okay. If I had some weather cameras, I would definitely pull them up, but I don't believe that there are any other than Hazcams, but I believe we need to get licensing to use that. So no weather cameras. Very broad rotation on this storm. This looks to just be some radar glitch. I don't know why I'm checking our debris tracker. Nothing really is gonna show up there. Let's see. See what else can I pull up to keep the stream retention up. Well, nothing much apparently. But yeah, this is going to be our main focus for basically the rest of the stream. I'll pop in occasionally. This will probably switch back to or I'll probably have our 24/7 stream online. Actually, that 24/7 stream wasn't really running that well, but for this, just for a little bit, we'll have our 24/7 stream or 24/7 style. So yeah, we've got a little line of showers and thunderstorms moving through eastern Texas right now. Got these severe thunderstorms issued for southwestern Tyler County and northwestern Hardin County for this easternmost severe thunderstorm, which is our newest one. And then the older one, which is this one, if I can click it, this one right here, this will be in effect until 7:15 p.m. Central Standard Time, for southeastern Polk County in southeastern Texas. Let me check in on, very broad. I'm sorry, I think that was caught in the middle of a scan. Yeah, this is something with our radar scans here. We've got a new scan coming in right now, but here we go. Finishing up right now. There we go. So we've got our new scan in currently. We've got very broad rotation on this storm. I wouldn't imagine there's going to be enough ingredients for this to really produce anything, but it is still definitely something to keep an eye on. I believe, yeah. Very broad rotation there. Broad and weak rotation. Let's put on our surface cape just to check that out a little bit. Got some higher cape values near Houston, but I don't think the rest of the ingredients are there for many storms to be firing up. See, our main focus is just going to be this little line of storms here in Texas. And when we get any new weather alerts in, then they will appear on the screen. They might be kind of loud. I've had people tell me that those alerts are kind of loud, but that's, kind of the point of it. Alright, so we should be getting a new scan, maybe possibly coming in here soon. Maybe not, maybe it was just the radar messing up. New scan coming in. But I don't think our velocity is going to show that newest scan. Oh, yes it is. Yeah, it looks like some weird stuff's happening here. Oh right, you can't see my mouse. There we go. So that's going to be our kind of our main focus right there, because we've got some very broad, just going to put that out there, very broad rotation, nothing really to be that worried about right now. Yeah, no fear mongering here. But we're definitely going to be keeping an eye on this. We have an observed hail threat with our new polygon here. Alright, so it looks like we have an update on this polygon here. Just, yeah, they're literally, only thing they changed is that they shrank the polygon from, like, this or something. And, wrong button. They just shrunk it down to this here, so. It's the same area, so that's why you didn't see it on the, that's why you didn't see it at the bottom. I could probably implement that, but. Alright, let's check again. We're gonna see if... Oh, okay. This storm is about to move into our newer polygon here, so I'd imagine that our older severe thunderstorm warning is gonna either be canceled or allowed to expire. So that is the wrong button. Take a look at our surface cape values. Yeah, we don't have much cape here, so we're probably not going to be seeing much more severe weather activity. We could, I don't know, we've got some locally higher cape values. We're like down here more towards Liberty. Our surface cape values. We can pull up our models here for, we can pull up our HRRR, and let's get a loop until like midnight Eastern time. All right, so here's what the radar could look like as we go into tonight. We've got our can I get rid of that timestamp right there? But yeah, this is what the radar could look like until 12 a.m. Central Time. Sorry, not Central Time, Eastern Time tonight. Either Eastern Time or local time. What did I just say? I meant Universal Time. Let's see, timestamp. I'm gonna see if there's a way I can get this timestamp. I'm sorry, I cannot talk today. Yikes. Alright, that kind of overlaps there, but just gonna have to deal with that for our models. I might just... Yeah, we can do that. That looks fine, I guess. So, can pull up our... Here we go. This is what wasn't working. Let's just pull up a full loop of our HRRR models here. Give that a second. Kind of takes a minute for all of the frames to get loaded. Just gotta get a few more. Oh, that's why. Yeah, we gotta take our radar off. There we go. So this is what the radar could look like later through tonight. This is just our normal run-of-the-mill reflectivity with our precipitation types. Let's see, what else can we get here? Trying to look for... Nope, that won't work. Yeah, you know, we'll just pull up Pivotal. The good old Pivotal weather. Alright. Come on now. Whoops, that's not what I meant to press. Alright, so, nope. Gotta get our forecast loop, and we'll switch this to our HRRR model. Check our severe weather. We'll turn on our surface-based CAPE, because our radar doesn't want to have that. We'll go down here. So... later through tonight, this is what our surface CAPE values are going to look like. As you can see, this is basically all the energy that's going to be in the atmosphere, and not really much to support anything real big. Let's check our mixed layer CAPE. So yeah, not that much tonight. We can check our reflectivity. Our composite reflectivity. So the main threat, I'd say, is going to be maybe some flood. Nah, I wouldn't say flooding. Well, yeah, maybe a little bit of flooding here where these showers kind of linger a little bit. Just a small flooding risk there, possibly. And we'll take a look at 500 millibar height wind. Yeah, so probably just maybe a little bit of strong winds, possibly some hail. Let's check. What was I going to look at? And we can just pull this up for a second. So yeah, our main threat is just going to be some heavy rain, maybe some hail and strong winds. I wouldn't imagine we're going to get many like tornado, or we're not going to have a real big tornado threat, is what I'm trying to say here. I wouldn't imagine anything of significance happening, honestly. So, but yeah, always, regardless, stay weather aware. Now let's check back on these storms down here. Activate our live scan. And yeah, the rotation that was once there is really just dying out now at this point. Nothing really to be concerned about. So might end the stream pretty soon. I may make a forecast video for like the rest of the week. That'll mainly be for northern Georgia. Let's see, any changes in our cape here? Let's check our mixed layer cape. Yeah, we've got some locally higher values over here. West of Liberty, at least. Let me actually check our mesoanalysis data. It'll be lower quality, but, you know. Do we have mixed layer cape? We don't. Well, anyways. Alright, let's check our new velocity scans here. Yeah. Probably just some... Our main threat's just going to be 1-inch hail and some 60-mile-per-hour winds. That is what I'd imagine the rest of tonight, how the rest of tonight is going to play out. Basically just some stronger winds, maybe some hail. I wouldn't really imagine that there's going to be any tornadoes. Well, can't rule out the possibility of there being a tornado. But it's not like this. It's not a huge threat or anything. Yeah, let's check on our Mississippi storms, the ones that were putting down a lot of lightning. But I don't think I think they're just gonna kind of die out, and the main threat is just gonna be some storms. Or, sorry, not storms, just some rain. Yeah, those storms died out. We'll go back to... which radar would be better? Probably this one. Nope, I take it back. This one. Alright, so we should get a new scan coming in here pretty soon. We'll give it a minute. Oh, now it decided that it wants to say 5.1 elevation. So, that's not going to be much of use for these storms. Yeah, rotation's just dying out. The rotation that was once there, so. Yep, main threat now is just going to be some some hail and strong winds. Let's check the internet, the interwebs, and see what these people are saying. Ooh, you know what? One more thing that I do want to talk about is our severe risk for Thursday. I'm actually just gonna, well, I'll put up our models here. Okay. That was the wrong button. I meant it. Wow, I can't talk. I meant to use this transition here, but I pressed the wrong button. I think if I do... Nope. That just cuts it. Is it this one? Okay, it's neither of them. I thought I'd set something up to do that transition, but apparently I didn't. Or we could do the Ryan Hall transition. I got that one. I got this one, which is my main one, or the Ryan Hall one, or just do a cut transition and a fade. Anyways, I'm getting too sidetracked here. Oh, perfect. This is what? Why did it go to the 18Z? We want the 0Z model. Right? Wait. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why I defaulted to that. So, this is what our reflectivity is going to look. Okay, we don't want that because that model is actually still running. So, we'll check on that a little bit later, see what that says. But, oh my gosh. I don't know why I switched to the XRRR, because it's the GFS that we got to check. So, and we'll turn on our precipitation type for this. Okay, so as we go into Friday, I'm actually going to pull up our 500 millibar height and wind. As we go into Friday, Thursday and Friday, you can see we've got this trough kind of dipping down into here. We're going to get our pen tool here. If this will load, please, and thank you. Alright, we're going to get our pen tool running here. Open, please. Probably just open like 3 separate apps. But in about a week from today, on Friday, we can see we've got this trough dipping down into here. Pretty decent one. Whoa, that's weird. That's odd. Okay, we've got kind of looks to be 2 here or something. But anyways, this is our severe weather setup. Oh my goodness. I apologize. I don't know what is happening to my computer. Okay. Good now? Nope, mouse is still glitching. I don't know why it does this. I'm sick and tired of it doing this. Alright. So this is going to be our severe weather setup for Saturday. Looks like this is kind of tracking it a bit more north, maybe. Possibly. It looks like... I don't really want to say anything about this because this is over 200 hours out. I'm sure that's the pen tool starting to run, but I don't know why it's having such trouble. Oh, okay. So we're going to check our severe weather. That's not it. Precipitation type and rate. So this is going to be our setup. This is what the radar could look like on Saturday through Sunday. We can see we've got this. I keep doing that. We've got this line of storms here. We're gonna check out basically what the environment looks like over there. We'll check out our surface-based cape here. Give that a second to load. So yeah, we've got some decent amounts of cape over here, mainly in the Louisiana area. This is on Friday though, so as this moves through, we're gonna have some decently high cape values. Here, you know what? We'll use the supercell composite. Sure, why not? I don't really want, not to say I don't want to use this, it's just I don't really like to use this because I know this is kind of a controversial like model product here, but whatever. So we can see we've got some support for some supercells to start firing up a little bit into Alabama from Louisiana and into Alabama on Saturday through Sunday night, and then those storms are gonna pretty much weaken a little bit as they kind of move through. So let's get a point sounding in up here in Alabama. Okay, wow. All right. One thing I do want to say, don't really pay attention to this. I I wouldn't really recommend paying attention to this. It's not like, don't base your forecast entirely off of this possible hazard type right here. It can give you an okay idea at what it'll look like, but yeah, so this is our spin in the atmosphere right here. These are our temperatures, so we've got some, yeah, it's going to be, we've got a warm atmosphere here. We've got some good spin here in the atmosphere. Our Cape values are pretty good. And, you know, our hodograph looking pretty decent to support some severe weather and my gosh, sorry. Hodograph looking pretty good to support some severe weather and tornadoes. So yeah, this is about a week out though, so you know, can't really make a decision that's about a week, or yeah, I don't really want to make a decision that's a week out, but it's definitely looking like we're gonna have a severe weather event going on here. Let's take a look at our, we'll take a look at our wind shear here. Yeah, look at that. Do they not have the updraft helicity? Huh, I guess they don't. Well, this is our instability here in the atmosphere. And as I scroll into Friday and Saturday, you're gonna see we've got some pretty good instability here in the atmosphere. That's the wrong spot. Are these contaminated? Nope. Maybe I need to kind of scrub forward. Okay, and now we're starting to see. And yeah, no. This is a decent sounding, not great for. Okay, and now it's contaminated, but. So that one sounding that we had up before, I'm actually gonna post this elsewhere. Sorry, I'm kind of focusing on two things at once right now. Oof. Okay. Sorry about that. Was kind of focusing on two things at once there. But now we've got this severe thunderstorm warning right here. It looks like our strong precipitation's also kind of dying out. Matter of fact, I want to look at this storm right here. This storm kind of caught my eye because it's in that area where we had some of that locally higher Cape value. Oh, never mind. That's this one. Okay. Well, this did catch my eye though. Very, very weak rotation here. Nothing to be worried about yet, but it is something that I am going to be keeping my eye on. We've got some... Oh. What was that? Huh, okay. Ah. That's what it was. So, got some strong rain associated with this storm here, or not rain, stronger precipitation associated with this storm. These are kind of dying out. I wouldn't really imagine these to really do much as we go into tonight. We can take a look at our, and again, I'm going to make a more detailed forecast probably later tonight or tomorrow, when I can kind of get a better look at all of this. Let's check our day 2. Got a marginal risk down here in a little tiny bit of Alabama and the Panhandle into northern Florida and southern Georgia here, I believe. Okay, we do have a small little tornado risk here. Larger hail risk. This is a 5% hail risk. This is a 2% tornado risk. And this is a 5% damaging wind risk. So, more, looking like more hail up north. But just, yeah. And then, like I said earlier, just some general thunderstorms all in these lighter green areas that I've just circled. Those are just going to be, there's just going to be some general thunderstorms up there. Lots of snow reports here. We'll take a look at our... Oh, nice. We got a radar right in the middle of this. Alright, yeah, we got some snow falling up here. We're going to pull up the second radar. just so we can... Sorry about that. We're gonna take a look at our second radar just so we can get an idea. Not get an idea. I'm sorry, I'm like not thinking before I'm speaking here. We're pulling up our second radar to take a look at what warnings and advisories and watches up here. I believe there's some winter storm warnings up here in Texas. Give this a minute to load. It's taking a lot longer to load than I thought. I've just got a white screen at the moment. Here we go. All right, now we're getting somewhere. Okay. Oh, they must have canceled that severe thunderstorm warning. Yeah, we'll turn our radar on. I don't have precipitation typing, so this is just precipitation. It doesn't categorize it by like snow or sleet or freezing rain or just normal rain or anything. This is just whatever is fallen from the sky and how much of it is fallen. So we're gonna hide all of those. We're gonna turn on our winter weather polygons. All right. So we do have, this is a weird polygon. What is this? It's not even what I clicked. Oh, these must be mountains right here. But yeah, we've got a winter storm warning in effect until midnight Central Standard Time tonight for Armstrong, Carson, Potter, and Randall counties. Wet snow accumulations of up to 2 inches. And then we've got more winter weather advisories issued for the surrounding areas and even into Oklahoma here. Do we have any more? Yeah, we've got some more winter weather advisories up here in Oregon and Alaska. It's pretty much Alaska always, though. So yeah, we're gonna turn on our, toggle those off, turn these on. Yeah, so we got some special weather statements issued for the storm that I was talking about. Yeah, we got pea-sized hail for these. I don't think there's as much strong wind. Yeah, this is our velocity radar here. We'll check a bunch of different radars here. I thought there was another one somewhere over here, but that might have been terminal radar, which terminal radars aren't really as good, and I don't have them implemented yet. So this storm does have a hook on it, it appears, but not that much rotation. Only rotation I'd see is really this right here, and it's super weak. But we'll keep an eye on this as it develops. All right, so I'm going to turn on our special weather statements on our other radar here. Just going to transition that over. I know it showed the same thing, but... Alright. I'm going to take a break for a little bit. We may resume live coverage later. But... yeah. So yeah, I'm going to take a quick break. I'll leave it on this screen. So yeah, see y'all in a little bit.